3, 2, 1.
We'd like to welcome you to another edition of Grok Talk, brought to you by New Hampshire's leading conservative blog site, granitegrok.com. We are your feared extremist, right-wing, hard-charging, gun-toting, opinionated, outspoken, rabble-rousing, letter-writing, radio microphone stomping conservatives and rational libertarians. So get ready for more news and opinion you could only get from granitegrok.com.
Grok Talk.
Warning, this is not a safe space. I repeat, this is not a safe space. Okay, well, welcome to Grok Talk, brought to you by granitegrok.com and the Coalition of New Hampshire Taxpayers. Don't forget to check us out at granitegrok.com. We're also on Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Ustream, YouTube, and we're on Facebook and Twitter. I got a lot of people in the room today.
Yeehaw!
It is. I got to turn all these microphones on. I got to see what mic you're on and what mic you're on. Starting here.
And we got somebody on the phone. Make sure she's there.
Are you there? Hello. All right, so we got Skip Murphy, Mike Rogers.
Hold it.
Kim
Stop.
Stop.
Technical considerations. Just a little. Push over.
That's not technical. That's just
over.
That's just you streaming.
I got to get you into the
He's
camera.
playing software engineer and doing a little right justify there.
All right.
Yeah, you need to move that way.
I got to do a little left justify
start again?
here.
It's a cozy Christmas picture.
There you go.
Skip
Thank
Murphy.
you.
Only move to the right, boys.
That's correct, Mrs.
There is no
Olsen.
justifying left. I understand.
Did we have Mike Rogers? Did I say Skip Murphy 3 times yet?
Yes.
Skip Murphy, Skip Murphy, Skip Murphy. That's
would
like
be me.
Beetlejuice. Mike Rogers, Tim Gilbert, Scott Morales, Rick Olson, and company. We have a lot of people in the room. We have Susan Olson on the phone. And we are here to talk to you about all the news and events and culture and things that are going on. And we had a list of stuff that we were going to talk about. But we're going to have to take a little side trip because something happened yesterday in Paris that is dominating the news and has taken up a lot of space, a lot of bandwidth, and it should because... it's a pretty tragic situation in Paris.
Put down your guns.
That's an immigration problem.
And it is an immigration problem, and
it's a horrible tragedy.
Really? I was talking to my wife about it last night. I said, well, first of all, nobody's armed except for the bad people,
and
right?
the police.
And the police, and they're not there when it starts, so.
Mon Dieu, look at the anglicization of their culture. They don't run around with jackets that say gendarmerie anymore. They say police.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought that was illegal in France to do that.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Usually, I just had the television on, which is really bad, but it appears that President Stompyfoot has declared that Paris is in fact not Cambridge, where he was easily able to identify those at fault.
Has he actually come out and said extremist Islam?
We don't know who did it. Yes.
We don't know who did it.
We need to reserve judgment. We're not sure. It's there's stuff going on.
We don't know what the motivation is.
Right.
Indeed, we don't.
It could have been a lone wolf, right-wing Tea Party extremist.
I think it was the climate deniers.
You're right.
Deniers,
That is the biggest problem.
Well, it did
Yes,
bring bring Al Gore's 24 hours of climate chaos to a screeching
Again.
halt.
Duran did get to perform though.
Did they?
So they were on the stage and they did their set and
then they turned the tower
They
off.
can
That's
say,
right.
you know what, we're dedicated. We worked through a terrorist attack.
That's right.
Well, I just have to quote this from the post I put up last night. From our POTUS, President of the United States, no challenge poses a greater threat to our future than climate change. You want to reconsider, sir?
There's a few people in Paris who might want to disagree with you.
Yeah, and then when he was talking with George Stephanopoulos, Georgie, another Democrat with a byline, said, "We have contained them." I don't think so anymore.
We've contained them to Paris, apparently.
I don't know. I think they're contained down in New Orleans right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you see the load that got dropped off there?
No.
Yeah.
Enlighten us.
Oh, yes, the Syrians.
67,000, I think.
how many?
67,000.
7,000, I
or
believe.
7,000.
The number could be wrong, but you know what? 2's enough for me.
6 or 7,000 Syrians?
Refugees.
Oh, yeah, refugees, yes.
Between the ages of 18 and 30.
Right, male.
Mostly
Male.
male.
Yeah,
then the religion knows.
correct.
Where have we heard this
Pieces.
before? All right, guys, I'm going to ask, those of us who are armed one way or another, rise.
Here I am.
Okay,
Can't
you
see me,
said
but
one,
Right. Not with me.
2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 people plus
I don't
Susan.
need to be.
Citizens.
Good on you. I like it.
Citizens, subjects.
Wow.
When you guys pass a law so I can carry without having to crawl to a police chief and get a permit, otherwise
You can open carry.
I can open carry.
Yes, you can.
So-
Or you can wear a trench coat and carry a rifle under it. I mean, how stupid are these people?
I know.
The problem with trench coats is they think you're carrying something else under it.
You just carry a shotgun on your back with the words Biden boomstick etched into the stock, and nobody will touch you. You're well
That's it.
said.
That's all it takes.
Well, fellas, this is serious. I mean, what was it, the Bad Boys movie? This stuff just got real.
Don's here.
Don's here.
We didn't know Don was coming. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Susan.
No, I said, this to quote Bad Boys, this stuff just got real.
It did.
It did.
You know, when France closes the borders 2 months after installing a turnstile, right?
Yeah.
And they close the borders and they say, that's it, no one else is coming in. that should get our attention. I don't know if they woke up or, and smelled the cafe au lait or what.
All the
But
burning corpses, maybe.
perhaps that as well.
Do you think, in your opinion, that I know there's certain aspects of the different populations in Europe who've already started erecting fences and walls and things? In your professional opinion as a world traveler, do you think that that's going to become the new norm? Do you think the rest of Europe's going to just say, all right, we're not going to be Paris?
Yeah, well, it's kind of not. It's not funny, but I was back in the day. I remember right after the Moroccan terrorists were doing their thing, I was headed to Paris from Brussels for a meeting, and I get into Paris. I don't know, late in the afternoon. Head to my hotel, get checked in, and the next day before meetings start, I used to stay at a little place around from the Champs-Élysées and went over there to have some breakfast. And if you were seated on the sidewalk in an outdoor cafe, you could see heavily armed gendarmerie walking up and down the streets with, these selfie sticks?
Mm-hmm.
They had mirrors on them in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they would go under everybody's seat on out there on the Champs-Élysées checking for bombs. You couldn't go into a shop, you couldn't go into an office without having your briefcase, your pocketbook, or whatever searched. And if you didn't look like most of the folks in Paris, they put you in a 9-point hold on the ground and checked you out. So people have very short memories.
Mm.
And that's the fear for me is, so soon we forget.
Yeah, in my day it was the Irish, and not all of the Irish, just a few demented ones.
Oh, those Irish.
Why is he looking at me when he
You're
says
Irish.
that?
That attempted to blow
Wait. I'm going to take a shot at this. Murphy.
Yeah.
that
Stereotype. Political correctness.
attempted to blow up some landmarks in London.
It's not a safe space. We told you that.
Including Harrods store, which at the time was where the fancy, fashionable, and westernized Arabs shopped. It was how things change. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. And so, exactly, you say the selfie sticks with mirrors on the end, Susan, and that's exactly what we had everywhere. There was any kind of walled-off area. Government buildings, military encampment, whatever. Everybody going in had to show ID. Every car had to open the trunk. They ran around with the selfie sticks with mirrors, looking underneath to make sure there was nothing unusual attached there, and so on and so forth.
Do
Do
they have any Starbucks in Paris?
Day did not carry man purses.
Did they have Starbucks in Paris? Because I hear those are safe spaces now.
Oh my!
If you're gay, so LTGBQRSTUV type deals. Yes, we are not politically correct here at Planet Crime.
And if you don't want to say Merry Christmas, I think Trump is right on the money when he says it's time to boycott Starbucks.
Yeah, well, it's appropriate that they chose the color red.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I'm just going to.
Well, we're back to red again.
Yes. And
And by the way, I want to say
hang
thank
on
you.
while I put on a white beard. Ho, ho, ho.
By the way,
Bill's Jets game.
Don has come in.
Hi, Don.
Ewing,
Don
the
Ewing.
top letter writer to editors in the state, the most erudite and notorious writer of letters to editors.
Well, I want to go to Starbucks for my red cup. I got to have that red cup. They write your name on it. People are saying, oh, just say your name is Merry Christmas. Well, that's fine, but I was telling them my name was holding my groin. So, That usually works pretty well.
Well,
Holden.
so much for Holden. You're close to rule number 1.
How do you know his name isn't Holden? Could be.
No, that's the professor of doom that advises Obama on scientific matters.
All right. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we
That's
come back, we're
Holden,
going to
I
talk
think.
about the debate we just had. And just stick around and stay tuned. There's a whole ton of people here, and we're all having a lot of fun. And this is Grok Talk.